This is Jack Turk, the mad scientist of direct response copy. And today's lab experiment from here in the secret lair is experiment number 9, awakening the AI copy Kaiju. Finally, a way to Godzilla-size any offer. Now, think about this. Your objective, your marketing message is either a rampaging kaiju that demands attention, or it's just another tiny human screaming into the void. In this experiment, we're going to take the most boring, mundane offer imaginable, something so dry it makes toast look juicy, and mutate it into a monstrous marketing force that cannot be ignored. We're going to use AI to inject nuclear energy into our messaging, forcing it to roar, stomp, and shake the ground beneath our audience's feet. Now, if you want the instructions for this experiment, then I highly recommend that you try it on your own. The link will be inside the description and notes for this video. So make sure you try this out yourself. See what boring project you have in mind and how you can turn it into something pretty cool. So why does this matter? Rule number 9, boring equals death. The biggest sin in marketing is being ignored. AI can write a lot of words, but only you can make them interesting, bold, and impossible to ignore because your audience is bombarded with lifeless, yawn-inducing copy every day. And if your message doesn't grab them by the throat and shake them awake, you're already dead. Your business is already dead. This experiment will prove that any offer, no matter how boring, no matter how dull, no matter how mundane, can be turned into a high-impact, attention-grabbing kaiju of persuasion. So, the lab equipment you need. Tools. ChatGPT, once again, some boring product, offer, or service. Think insurance, office supplies, tax prep, or anything else painfully dull. And your audience are testing ground for this, an email, ad, landing page, social media point. We might do that, we might not. I don't know how long this is going to take. So we're going to just go through this experiment step by step like you should. So choose your Kaiju test subject. Pick the most boring product or service you can think of. If you're struggling, you can try something like a stapler, a tax consulting service, an online dictionary subscription, a generic coffee brand. The goal, start with something completely lifeless. So I had to wrestle with this and I wasn't sure because I'm inherently a dull, boring guy, so there's so much to choose from. I thought I would come up with like an incredibly dull instructional information product on how to make a balloon doggy. I think making a balloon doggy would be about as dull as you can get because just about anybody can make a balloon doggy. So that's gonna be the service we're gonna offer, an instructional toolkit on making a balloon doggy. So we're gonna go into this and see what happens. So here's my prompt. This product is boring and that's unacceptable. Inject it with high energy, attention grabbing persuasion. Make it loud, bold, and impossible to ignore. Turn it into the Godzilla of sales messages. Give it an over-the-top, outrageous marketing hook. So let's go into ChatGPT. Okay, my product is a series of instructional videos on how to make the most common of balloon animal of all, the balloon dog. Oh, I got the wrong, copied the wrong thing there. All right, we'll just go back real quick. Make sure that's copied. Let's see, but it should work this time. There we go. And get rid of it. This product is boring and that's unacceptable. Inject it with high energy, attention grabbing persuasion. Make it loud, bold, and impossible to ignore. Turn it into the Godzilla of sales messages. Give it an over-the-top, outrageous marketing hook. Well, let us see exactly what this does. Attention, aspiring balloon artists, party rock stars, and fun loving humans. For the first time ever, the secrets of a balloon animal mastery are being exposed. Warning, the balloon dog revolution has begun. Once you see this, you'll never look at a balloon the same way again, because inside these mind blowing instructional videos, you'll unlock the most closely guarded secrets of the world's most iconic balloon animal, the balloon dog. Yes, the same balloon dog that has fascinated kids, mesmerized party guests, and raked in obscene amounts of cash for pro balloon twisters across the globe. But here's the ugly truth the balloon industry doesn't want you to know. 99% of people are doing it wrong. Their dogs look like stretched out sausages. Their balloons pop at the worst possible moment. And worst of all, their balloon dogs don't even stand up properly. But that ends today. Because with the balloon dog domination system, you'll be twisting, jaw dropping, applause worthy, tip generating balloon dogs like a Vegas street performer in record time. What you'll unlock inside this inside training, the one twist power move that instantly separates pros from amateurs, the secret to perfect balloon proportions so your dogs look alive, not like roadkill, the indestructible balloon technique, no more unexpected pop, the trick to making huge balloon dogs that stop people in their tracks, how to twist so fast people will think you have superhuman powers. I'm actually pretty close to that, really. Warning, this is not for the weak willed. Once you harness these skills, people will stop and stare. Kids will chase you around begging for balloons. Yeah, grandkids too. And yes, if you want, this can make you money because balloon dogs aren't just a party trick. They're an unstoppable, cash producing, crowd hypnotizing phenomenon. Limited time offer. Get instant access now before this goes ballooning out of control. Click the button, grab your spot, and prepare to dominate the balloon dog game. Are you in? Or will you be left behind with limp, lifeless balloon dogs of the amateurs? Get instant access now. That's not half bad. All right, so let's see. Now it's time. Let's dial it up to absurd. Now let's take AI's output and turn it up another 10 levels. Use this follow-up prompt. Make this even more extreme. I want it to sound like it was written by a mad scientist who just discovered the secret to world domination. Because now you're not just selling a stapler, you're selling the titanium power beast that can crush steel with a single press. Well, let's just see what we get. Because that was already pretty absurd. Breaking news, the balloon dog apocalypse is here. After centuries of mediocrity, the greatest balloon twisting breakthrough in human history has been unleashed. You have cracked the code. Yes, finally, after years of experimentation, I have cracked the code, of course. Yes, after years of experimentation, countless pop balloons, and an unholy amount of helium inhalation, I have uncovered the forbidden knowledge that will forever change the way balloon animals are made. And I'm not keeping a secret because the world is drowning in a sea of disgracefully balloon dogs. The mutant abominations must end. The twisted, lopsided disasters, the sad, deflated corpses, the awkward, barely recognizable dogs that look more like intestinal distress than party entertainment. Enough. Today we rebuild. Using the most advanced balloon engineering techniques ever devised, I have created the Balloon Dog Domination System, a step by step instructional program so powerful it may be banned in 7 countries for being too effective. Here's what this insane system will do to your brain: infuse your hands with unnatural speed, twist so fast it looks like time is collapsing, arm you with the unbreakable balloon method, turning flaccid, useless balloons into unstoppable masterpieces, grant you the ability to summon money from the pockets of strangers, because when you master the balloon dog, they will pay you. Be warned, this is not for the faint of heart. Once you wield these powers, the world will not be ready. Your parties will become legendary. Your children will worship you as a balloon god. Your enemies will tremble as you conjure balloon creatures from thin air. But you must act fast. This training cannot be contained forever. The balloon cartels will try to shut this down. So if you want to dominate the balloon arts like a deranged circus overlord, you must act now. Click the button, claim your access, prepare to unleash balloon twisting chaos upon the world. Do it now before it's too late. So the next step, if you want to try this, release your Kaiju into the wild. Take your mutated sales copy and put it into a real world test. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do the balloon videos, but hey, that could be fun. Post it on social media and see if people react. Send it as an email with a subject line so bold people can't ignore it. Run a small ad test with your Kaiju infused message and track engagement. Watch the responses. And that's the key. Did people finally start paying attention? This is what you want. You want people to pay attention. So, what did we learn from this? Even the dullest, dumbest, I mean, come on, balloon dog? Offer can be made exciting. Marketing is a game of attention. If you don't get noticed, you're dead. AI can help generate energy, but only you can push it to the extreme. So, I want your field report. Try this experiment. Send me your marketing copy. Did it shake the earth or was it still too tame? Let's find out. Innovate, automate, dominate.